This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Monday, the 20th day of January in the year 2020. I'm Gordon Mosley. Here is what we are tracking tonight. On the same day that teachers across the country wore somber colors to protest attacks on teachers, the parents of a primary school student and the student's teacher found themselves before the court, facing criminal charges over a physical confrontation between them that took place in the classroom. Appearing in court this morning were St. Agnes Primary School teacher Tiffany Hines, the parents Soyuni Gardner and Sherwin Dalrymple, and the student's aunt Candace Peters. The teacher was charged with assault and breaching the peace and was released on $20,000 bail. The mother was charged with damage to property and assault causing actual bodily harm. She was granted bail in the sum of $50,000. The father was charged with assault and breaching the peace, and he was also granted bail of $20,000, while the aunt was charged with damage to property and assault. She was granted bail in the sum of $20,000. They will all have to make their next appearance in court on the 10th of February. The prosecutor told the court that a strong message must be sent to the public about the manner in which issues between parents and teachers are being addressed. The assault incident was captured on camera during a visit to the school by the parents and the aunt over an incident that occurred between their son and another child of the school, leaving that other child hospitalized. It was a verbal confrontation that quickly escalated into a classroom brawl, as the teacher was accused of not speaking to the parents in a proper manner. The parents have come under a wave of criticism on social media over their attack on the teacher in the classroom. The Guyana Teachers Union and the Ministry of Education have indicated that they intend to fully back the teacher in the case, since she was defending herself while at work. Union officials and teachers, as well as other supporters, gathered outside the courthouse today to register their concern over the assault of the teacher.
It will not happen again to another teacher in the public system. No parent will beat another teacher.
In addition to the protests outside the courthouse, teachers and their supporters all across the country wore black and white and other somber colors today to register disapproval of the violence that has been meted out against teachers in the classroom. Leading the protest outside the magistrate's court this morning was General Secretary of the Guyana Teachers Union, Coretta MacDonald. She said the teacher should not have been charged for defending herself in the classroom, and she wants parents and others to know that the abuse and assault on teachers will never be accepted.
Rather than that, they came with an attitude to the school, and in the teacher explaining to them what transpired, the father blurted out that the teacher is not fit to be a teacher and she's like a market woman. With that same breath, the teacher said, like you and your woman. I mean, in all fairness, we're all human beings. And with that, the mother of the child scrambled the teacher. Now here is it, we're at the magistrate's court and they're being given $10,000 bail for this and $10,000 bail for that.
The GTU president said the teachers union wants the children of the parents who assaulted the teacher to be removed from the school, and teachers of the school are planning their own strike over the incident. The teacher had called the parents to the school over the injury suffered by another student who had been kicked to the groin area by their son.
I'm saying that the Guyana Teachers Union, we are upset, we are angry, and we're not going to allow these matters to rest. It seems as if this is the new medicine that is being shared across this country, where parents can walk into schools and beat teachers. Well, let me say to all and sundry, I'm really upset. But let me say to all and sundry, it will not happen again in another school. It will not happen again. It will not happen again.
The Guyana Teachers Union has promised that it will not remain quiet on the issue of assault on school teachers. More news is coming up in a moment.
The voting process. Once you have been identified as the elector you claim to be, you would be given a ballot paper that is stamped at the back, top and bottom halves in your presence. On the ballot paper, provision is made for you to vote twice. Once at the top section where you vote for the party of your choice in the general election, and once at the bottom section where you vote for the party of your choice in the regional election. Make your mark in the box provided on the right of your choice. After you have voted, fold the ballot paper as shown by the election official. Dip the first joint of your right index finger in the ink provided and place the ballot paper in the ballot box that is there for this purpose. You would then have to peacefully depart the polling station. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-02-7729, 223-9653, email pro@gcom.org.gy, or visit GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy.
Tired of long lines? Register with MyGTT at mygtt.co.gy. That's mygtt.co.gy to view and pay your bills from anywhere. Enter to win an Amazon gift card worth $25 or a bounty voucher worth 5,000 Guyana dollars when you sign up today. GTT, do more.
The Guyana Elections Commission has published the revised list of electors. Eligible persons are advised to check their information on the list posted in their respective areas or on the GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy. Persons who did transactions such as new registration, changes, or corrections to their information in the recent registration exercises must check the revised list of electors to ensure that they are listed and information is correct. If your information is not correctly stated, you must visit the GCOM office in your area on or before the 25th of January 2020 with the triplicate copy of the registration form referred to as the pink slip to ensure the update is done. The updated and corrected information will be on the official list of electors. For more information, visit our website at www.gcom.org.gy. Follow GCOM on Facebook at Guyana Elections Commission. Contact us on 225-02-7729 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy or the nearest GCOM registration office.
GBTI is your Guyanese bank, a bank that understands every customer's unique needs, opportunities, challenges, and financial concerns. At GBTI, we see you for you. Whether you're buying a new home or car, planning your next vacation or retirement, saving for your child's future, or whether you're ready to take that bold step of investing in your dream business idea, we are with you every step of the way. We hear your stories and watch you focus on your dreams as we share your aspirations. We are more than just banking. We are a family. We are part of your community. Our commitment extends way beyond the walls of our branches and is demonstrated every day in the opportunities we provide to our individual and business customers. The support, time, and commitment we give back to communities across Guyana to help improve the lives of our Guyanese families. Because we see Guyana through your eyes.
We are legions of men standing strong, but never too proud to stoop and help someone. We must send a clear signal to all. Do right. Walk in upright ways, knowing that's what being a man is all about. And ever aware that things will only get worse when good men do nothing. Stand strong. Be the one to live right.
Fuel it up and drive, super 95. Tune up. Fuel it up and drive, super 95. Tune up. Protect your fuel system, boy. High mileage and performance, boy.
Guyoil Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guyoil's Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive!
Welcome back. The APNU+AFC coalition was in the Kitty area for a public meeting last evening. A number of leading supporters and candidates of the coalition took to the stage to rally residents in the area to throw their support behind the coalition and stay the course. APNU+AFC candidate and Minister of Public Health Valda Lawrence encouraged party supporters to be vigilant on Elections Day. She said they must head to the polls early and return to keep an eye on the polling stations at the close of polling.
We have to ensure, comrades, I can't say it enough, that we bring everybody out to the poll. And after when 6 o'clock hit, comrades, you supposed to have already had your bath and put on your night shift clothing. You understand what I'm saying, comrades? This is not a time for sleeping, comrades.
Lawrence said the APNU+AFC coalition is open to everyone, and the coalition remains open to other parties and supporters from across the country.
For those persons who were in the PPP, and you understand that that is not the train of unity, that the unity train is in the APNU+AFC. We invite you to come and join us. Come and join us, and together we will move this country forward. Every man, every woman, every boy and every girl is counted under the David Arthur administration.
Another candidate, Ronald Bulcan, who is the sitting Minister of Communities, told the party supporters that it was the APNU+AFC that returned local democracy to Guyana, and that ought to not be forgotten.
This administration understands and operates as if Guyana belongs to all Guyanese. And when scholarships are being awarded, or positions and vacancies are being filled, as I said, we don't look at the texture of your hair or the color of your skin.
The coalition will move into a number of communities this week with public meetings, and 2 rallies are also scheduled for later this week. And the People's Progressive Party Civic took its political rally into the town of Linden on Sunday. And at that rally, the party's presidential candidate focused on the oil and gas sector and the benefits that an administration led by him would ensure reach the people of Linden. The presidential candidate Irfanali told those gathered that the government under his watch would ensure that Lindeners become prepared to reap the benefits of the oil and gas sector.
We have to ensure we invest in the human resources by giving you the necessary skills, by training you, by ensuring we equip the technical institute to function in the new economy and provide the training that is relevant to give you the job opportunity in the oil and gas sector and the new economy.
Mr. Ali said Linden and the rest of Region 10 must be linked with other development work throughout the country. Ali said a PPP government would offer help to get Linden more prepared for oil and gas.
We have to link the development of Region 10 with the holistic development of our country. We have some of the best operators, fitter machinists. In the strategy we have outlined in the PPP, we are going to ensure we build facilities that will equip you to be part of the future of this country, not only creating jobs, but making you entrepreneurs.
The prime ministerial candidate for the PPP, retired Brigadier Mark Phillips, once lived in Linden. That was close to 40 years ago. He said he and his family prospered in Linden, and he wants to see the community he once called home return to prosperous days.
I grew up in Linden. I went and joined the army, and every day I talk to my family in Linden. How things hard. Before 1992, things hard. Some people didn't get their work, they get retrenched. And then 1992 to 2015, the PPPC had a plan that spent a lot of money on many projects in Linden.
Linden and Region 10 are strongholds of the APNU+AFC coalition. Leaders in the community have warned Lindeners about throwing their support behind the PPP, reminding them that for 23 years of the PPP in office, Linden was not treated well. Well, one of the newest parties contesting the March elections, the Citizenship Initiative, officially kicked off its political campaign on Sunday also here in Georgetown. The party intends to promote more community leadership and representation on national issues of politics. Speaking at that launch, presidential candidate Rhonda Anlam said that TCI is being driven by young professionals who came from communities across Guyana.
We also want to change the fact that your representatives don't come from your communities. We want your representatives to come from your community. They must represent you. They must not only look like you in that sense, but when I say look like you, I don't mean ethnicity. I mean that you can relate to them. They're ordinary people. And so the TCI list consists of literally ordinary Guyanese. You're going to find teachers on that list, you're going to find moms, you're going to find dads. And so in addition to a lot of other professionals that you can relate to in terms of who is representing you in government and ultimately in parliament.
The presidential candidate said her party will not be one that will make promises it cannot keep. Rather, it will be pushing for more representation of community matters and constitutional reform.
GCI is not going to be that political party that literally lies to you and says and makes all these insane promises that we know that even if we were elected to government, we couldn't possibly pull off, given, the state of our country. We're also very concerned about the fact that every 5 years, half of the electorate feels alienated from the corridors of power. They look at the government, they don't look like them, and so it creates that sense of alienation from the corridors of power, and we want to change that.
In a plea to the Guyanese public to support the party's vision, Ms. Lam said the party's goals are not only realistic, but also achievable. One of the party's candidates, Melissa Athwell, said she decided to join up with TCI because she has grown tired of the main parties and their way of doing business.
So I'm continuously trying to help or trying to highlight an issue, highlight a problem for somebody. So I thought the best way, going forward is maybe joining a small political party. Like I said, I didn't want to join any of the bigger political parties.
The Citizenship Initiative will contest the elections with mostly young faces as their representatives and hopes to get some support from those who may have supported traditional or larger parties in the past. In the courts, a 45-year-old man who works as a bartender and a 24-year-old porter were today charged and remanded to jail for drug trafficking. The two, Christopher Garway and Randy Chester, appeared in court this morning charged in connection with the bust of cocaine and marijuana in a fertilizer truck that was heading to Berbice. The bust was made by the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit on Mandela Avenue last week. Garway is accused of delivering the illegal drugs to the porter, who was expected to stash the bags with drugs under the fertilizer in the truck. The two were arrested along with others after Kano agents who were monitoring the drop-off and transfer moved in. In total, the lawmen found over 45 pounds of marijuana and more than 5 pounds of cocaine. The two accused will return to court on the 29th of this month for the continuation of the matter. Across the Region is coming up next.
The voting process. Once you have been identified as the elector you claim to be, you would be given a ballot paper that is stamped at the back, top and bottom halves in your presence. On the ballot paper, provision is made for you to vote twice. Once at the top section where you vote for the party of your choice in the general election, and once at the bottom section where you vote for the party of your choice in the regional election. Make your mark in the box provided on the right of your choice. After you have voted, fold the ballot paper as shown by the election official. Dip the first joint of your right index finger in the ink provided and place the ballot paper in the ballot box that is there for this purpose. You would then have to peacefully depart the polling station. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-027729, 223-9653, email pro@gcom.org.gy, or visit GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy.
They've made a positive impact on the heavy-duty transportation industry in Guyana since they've arrived. Guyanese are amazed at their power, durability, efficiency, and superior handling capabilities. These are brand new trucks, manufactured in partnership with German, Italian, and French companies. They have a powerful reputation for operating under very adverse Guyanese conditions and come with full after-sales service and spare parts. They're the most sought-after trucks today, with over 500 units in Guyana, and they're available in over 100 countries, including South America and the Caribbean. Be smart. Buy brand new ST Howo trucks today. Call 608-4998 and arrange for an inspection at ST Truck Guyana Incorporated, Block B, Public Road, Covenant, East Bank, Demerara.
The Guyana Elections Commission has published the revised list of electors. Eligible persons are advised to check their information on the list posted in their respective areas or on the GCOM's website at www.gcom.org.gy. Persons who did transactions such as new registration, changes, or corrections to their information in the recent registration exercises must check the revised list of electors to ensure that they are listed and information is correct. If your information is not correctly stated, you must visit the GCOM office in your area on or before the 25th of January 2020 with the triplicate copy of the registration form referred to as the pink slip to ensure the update is done. The updated and corrected information will be on the official list of electors. For more information, visit our website at www.gcom.org.gy. Follow GCOM on Facebook at Guyana Elections Commission. Contact us on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy or the nearest GCOM registration office.
Tired of long lines? Register with MyGTT at mygtt.co.gy. That's mygtt.co.gy to view and pay your bills from anywhere. Enter to win an Amazon gift card worth $25 or a bounty voucher worth 5,000 Guyana dollars when you sign up today. GTT, do more.
GBTI is your Guyanese bank, a bank that understands every customer's unique needs, opportunities, challenges, and financial concerns. At GBTI, we see you for you. Whether you're buying a new home or car, planning your next vacation or retirement, saving for your child's future, or whether you're ready to take that bold step of investing in your dream business idea, we are with you every step of the way. We hear your stories and watch you focus on your dreams as we share your aspirations. We are more than just banking. We are a family. We are part of your community. Our commitment extends way beyond the walls of our branches and is demonstrated every day in the opportunities we provide to our individual and business customers. The support, time, and commitment we give back to communities across Guyana to help improve the lives of our Guyanese families. Because we see Guyana through your eyes.
Across the region right now, Venezuela's opposition leader Juan Guaido has traveled to Colombia for a counterterrorism meeting, the second time he defies the travel ban imposed by the pro-government Supreme Court. He's likely to hold talks with the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. The U.S. and more than 50 countries recognize Mr. Guaido as Venezuela's rightful leader. President Nicolas Maduro accuses the U.S. of orchestrating a coup to oust him, but in an interview he seemed to open the door for direct talks with the U.S. Speaking to the Washington Post, Mr. Maduro said, if there is respect between the governments, no matter how big the U.S. is, and if there is dialogue and exchange of truthful information, then be sure that the two countries can create a new type of relationship. Over in Antigua, Agriculture Minister Dean Jonas has been relieved of his ministerial portfolio. Chief of Staff in the Office of the Prime Minister, Ambassador Lionel Maxhurst, confirmed that Jonas was dismissed as a government minister and also as a member of cabinet. Over the weekend, Prime Minister Gaston Brown said he had given the Agriculture Minister an ultimatum. He said he should shape up or ship out. Brown was at the time responding to comments made by United Progressive Party leader Harold Lovell that the agriculture sector is underperforming, and the Prime Minister admitted and accepted that there was not enough progress taking place in the agriculture sector. And finally tonight, international news. The number of people infected with the new virus in China tripled over the weekend, with the outbreak spreading from Wuhan to other major cities. There are now more than 200 cases, mostly in Wuhan, though the respiratory illness has also been detected in Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen. 3 people have died. Japan, Thailand, and South Korea have also reported cases. The new strain of the coronavirus, which causes a type of pneumonia, can pass from person to person, China confirmed. The sharp rise comes as millions of Chinese prepare to travel for their New Year holidays. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting.